Good morning, namaste everyone, and welcome. Welcome to the book reading session. हम रौनक पढ़ रहे हैं The Magic, and today we are on day 18, the magical to-do list. मैं brief हूँ आज हम क्या करने वाले हैं इस चैप्टर। आज का चैप्टर हमें बताएगा मैजिक जो है पूरी दुनिया में भरा पड़ा। हमें सिर्फ स्मार्ट होकर हमारी जब आंखें खुल जाए और हमें वो मैजिक दिखने लग जाए, मैजिक वहीं पर होता है, हमारे लिए वेट कर रहा होता है कि कब हम उस मैजिक को आइडेंटिफाई करें, पकड़ लें। आज का चैप्टर हमें बताएगा, it will tell us about the solutions to the problems, like many times हमारी जैसे छोटे मोटे प्रॉब्लम, बड़े प्रॉब्लम, कई चीजें खो जाती हैं, मिलती नहीं है। कभी किसी ने कोई ऑफर दिया, प्रपोजल दिया, तो उससे हाँ बोलो ना बोलो, क्या करूं, मुझे समझ नहीं आता। ऐसे सारी जो छोटे छोटे प्रॉब्लम्स, बड़े बड़े प्रॉब्लम्स लाइफ में होते हैं, उसका परफेक्ट सॉल्यूशन, कभी कभी हम परफेक्ट पर्सन नहीं ढूंढ पाते। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, एक प्रॉपर डेंटिस्ट चाहिए, या मतलब कि भगवान को एक अच्छा डॉक्टर समझ आ जाए ना, तो पता चल जाए कि कोई एक बंदा हमें बता दे कि ये क्या होगा। से जो हम प्रॉब्लम्स, डे टू डे प्रॉब्लम से हम डील करते हैं लाइफ में, ऐसे जो ब्रेकडाउन आ जाते हैं, today's practice, if you understand the formula for today's practice, it's going to be your best friend today. Okay, so how, what are we supposed to do? Today we are going to create a list in your mind. You are going to write down, go through the day, all the things you have to do, जो चीजें आपको करनी है, और उसकी आप एक लिस्ट बनाएंगे कि छोटी चीजें हो, बड़ी चीजें हो, जो भी चीजें करनी है, ऑल द एरियाज ऑफ योर लाइफ। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, बैंक का कुछ काम अच्छा है, कई दिनों से एक अकाउंट डॉर्मेंट हो गया है, मुझे उसे जाके एक्टिवेट करवाना है, केवाईसी भी आज नहीं कल जाती हूँ, अच्छा फिर ये क्या करूँ, फिर ये डॉक्यूमेंट नहीं मिल रहा, वो नहीं हो रहा। तो जो भी काम आपके अटके हुए हैं, छोटे काम बड़े काम जो भी करने हैं, आपको उस एरियाज में, हेल्थ में क्या है, फिर वो सोचती हूँ अब जाऊंगी नहीं जाती हूँ, या इतना ही कर पाती हूँ, ठीक है, या लड्डू बनाने हैं, या ये बनाना है, वॉट एवर, इन एनी एरिया ऑफ योर लाइफ, गो थ्रू दोज एरियाज, लिस्ट बनाइए। उसके बाद sit quietly, take three of those major things you want them to happen. Any three things you take, close your eyes and imagine it has happened. Focus your attention on the solution. क्या होगा इससे दोस्तों? जैसे ही हम इमेजिन करते हैं कि वो चीज हो चुकी है, आपकी फीलिंग चेंज हो जाती है। पहले तो आप फोकस डालते हो प्रॉब्लम पे, नहीं सोल्यूशन। जहां पर भी आप अपना फोकस डालते हो, अटेंशन डालते हो, एनर्जी एक्सपैंड हो जाती है। ठीक है। दूसरा रिएक्शन होता है हमारी फीलिंग्स, बिकम सो हैप्पी, जस्ट सोच के भी कि वाह, अगर ये हो गया तो कितना मजा आएगा। इंस्टेड ऑफ नहीं हो रहा है, पे आप फोकस करके हो गया यार, यस। जैसे आप वो सोचते हो ना, एक स्माइल और वो फीलिंग, एंड व्हाट इट इज, फीलिंग इज द एक्सलेटर। सेकेंड लॉ इज लाइक अट्रैक्ट्स लाइक। जो फीलिंग में रहोगे वैसे आप और चीजें आकर्षित करोगे, वो चीजें आपकी तरफ आने लगेंगी। ठीक है। सो दिस इज इट, शिफ्ट योर फोकस। हाउ यू विल शिफ्ट? बाय इमेजिनिंग। हाउ विल इमेजिनिंग? सिट क्वाइट and focus on the solution, that it has happened. Imagination is your greatest power. Every human being has got. Animals cannot imagine. Dogs, birds cannot. Only human being can imagine. And what we do, we use this tool in the wrong way. You have to imagine it by focusing on the solution. एक बार सोच के तो देखो कि यार मिल गया तुम्हें, अरे यार कर्जा उतारना है, दिस इज नॉट अ विश। आप नेगेटिव में कभी भी नहीं सोचोगे, वो चीजें सोचो, वो चीजें बोलो जो आपको एम्पावर करे। तो यार कर्जा उतारना है, नहीं, आप सोचे कि वाह, मुझे 30 लाख कमाना है, मजा आ जाएगा। 30 लाख मेरे पास आ गए तो मजा, ये नहीं कि वो 30 लाख से मैं 20 लाख का लोन चुकाऊंगा, बात की। क्योंकि क्या होता है, जब हम लोन के बारे में सोचते हैं तो हम नेगेटिव सोचते हैं, बट एक्चुअली इट इज सो पॉजिटिव, थिंक लाइक दैट। क्योंकि अगर ये बंदे बैंक वाले या जो भी ये नहीं होते, तो हम अपने सपने ही नहीं पूरे कर सकते ना। जो चीजें बहुत दूर है फ्यूचर में वो पास कैसे आती है? लोन से. वी शुड बी ग्रेटफुल फॉर दैट ऑल्सो रादर देन टेकिंग इट एज नेगेटिव. ओके, चलिए शुरू करते हैं. एंड टुडे we will start with day 18, the magical to-do list. Here I share the book. I will start and then give it to Rachna for reading. Okay, we begin and give you Rachna. Day 18, the magical to-do list. The world is full of magical things waiting for our wits to grow sharper. Eden Philpotts, 1862 to 1960, novelist and poet. Really, when you think about it, gratitude is your best friend. It is always there for you, available, always available to help you. It will never fail you or let you down. And the more heavily you lean on it means depend on it, the more it will do for you and the more it will enrich your life. Today's magical practice will show you how to lean on gratitude even more so it can do far more magical things for you. Every day there are little life problems that come up and that need solving. Sometimes we can feel overwhelmed if we don't know how to solve a situation. Maybe your problem is that you don't have enough time for all the things you need to do, or you are at a loss because there are only 24 hours in a day. It may be that you feel overwhelmed from work and you want more free time, but you can't see any way to have it. You may be at home taking care of children and you are feeling frazzled or exhausted, but you don't have the means to get support to give you time out. You may be faced with a problem that needs fixing, but you have no idea which way to turn to fix it. You may have lost something and tried your best to locate it, but had no luck. Or you might want to find something like a perfect pet, perfect babysitter, great hairdresser, amazing dentist or doctor. And despite your best efforts, you haven't been able to find what you need. You could be in an uncomfortable situation because of something a person has asked you to do and you don't know how to respond to them. Or you could be in some kind of dispute with someone and instead of getting resolved, things seems to be getting worse. This magical to-do list practice will help you with any little day-to-day problems when you don't know what to do or when you simply want something to be done for you. You will be amazed at the results. When you combine gratitude's magical power with the law of attraction, people, circumstances, and events must be rearranged to do what you want done for you. You will not know how it will happen or how it will be done for you, and that is not your job. Then what is your job? Your job is simply to be as grateful as you can be for what you want done right now, as though it were done. And then let the magic happen. Over to you, Rachna.
Good
Yes.
morning. Today, create a written to-do list of the most important things you would like to be done or resolved for you, and title your list the magical to-do list. You might put things on your list that you don't have time to do or you don't want to do, along with any current problems from the smallest day-to-day things to the bigger life situations. Think through any area of your life where you need something resolved or done for you. When you have finished making your list, choose three things from your list to focus on today and one at a time. Imagine that each item has been magically done for you. Imagine that all people, circumstances, and events have been moved to do it for you, and it is now done, all done, all sorted, all solved for you, and you are giving massive things in return for it having been done. Spend at least 1 minute on each of your three items, believing it is done and feeling enormous gratitude in return. You can follow the same practice on the rest of the items of your list at another time, but there is power in simply putting the things you want done on the magical to-do list. Remember that the law of attraction says like attracts like, and that means that when you are grateful for the solution, as though you have as though you have them, you will attract everything you need into your life to resolve the situation. Focusing on problem attracts more problems. You have to be magnet to the solution, not a magnet to the problem. Being grateful that you have the solution and that it has been resolved attracts the solution. To demonstrate how powerful the magical practice is, I want to share a story with you about my daughter who used to do this practice to attract her lost wallet back to her. After being out one night, my daughter discovered the next morning that she did not have her wallet and she had no idea where she might have lost it, or even if had has been stolen. She called the restaurant where she went to dinner, the taxi company she used to come home, the local police station, and she searched the street and knocked on surroundings door, but no one has found her wallet. Another Other than that, the fact that my daughter's wallet contained the usual precious things in it, including all her bank and credit cards, driving license, and cash. Her biggest concern was that her wallet contained no current contact information. Because she has been overseas for sometimes she didn't have a publicity listed phone number, and with a common surname, that there seems to be no hope. But but despite the seemingly impossible obstacles, my daughter sat down, closed her eyes, and got a picture of her wallet in her mind. She visualized that she was holding her wallet in her hand. She opened her wallet, she went through all its concern, and she felt enormous gratitude that she has her wallet and everything in it back and in her hands. For the rest of the day, whenever she thought of it again, my daughter imagined she had her wallet in her hand and she felt enormous elation and gratitude that her wallet has been returned to her. Later that night, she received a call from a farmer who lived 100 miles away saying that he had found her wallet. The extraordinary part of this story is that the farmer had found the wallet in the street outside my daughter's house home in the early hours of the morning, and he immediately searched the wallet looking for contact details. He made several calls in trying to find its owner, but to an evil, and so he gave up and drove back to his farm with the wallet. But while he was walking out in the field at his farm, the wallet kept nagging and nagging at him, and he decided to search through it one last time. He found a small piece of paper with the man's Christian name written on it, and so he put the Christian name together with my daughter's name and called dictionary directory assistance. There was just one listing for the Christian name and surname. The farmer called the phone number, and it was the home of my daughter's father. To this day, we do not know how the farmer got that phone number because it was an unlisted number. We called directory assistance ourselves several times after this happened, and the response every time was, sorry, there is no listing for that name. From 100 miles away, though the most extraordinary sequence of seeming impossible events, my daughter's wallet was returned to her intact. She fulfilled her part in being grateful that she has her wallet back. And as much happened, gratitude performed its magic and moved every person, circumstances, and even to return her wallet to her. The magical power of gratitude is available for you to use as well as it always has been. You just had to discover it for yourself and learn how to use it.
Yeah.
Magic power number 18. Continue.
Yes. Magic practice number 18.
Magic practice number 18, the magical to-do list. Count your blessings, make a list of 10 blessings, write what you are grateful, reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for the blessings as you can. Create a written list of the most important things or problems you need done or solved. Title your list the magical to-do list. Choose three of the most important things from your list and one at a time imagine that each thing has been done for you. Spend at least 1 minute on each thing, believing it is done and feeling enormous grateful in return. Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in your hand and say the magic word thank you for the best thing that happened during the day.
Yeah. Thank you, Rachna, for reading.
Thank you.
Very powerful practice of getting lost things. And I have been using it so many times. So many times. So what happened moment you are encountered with the problem, करेक्ट ये आ गया सब कोई ब्रेकडाउन आया सामने और आप क्या बोलोगे सीधे से कि वाओ you say got it's done. Do not immediately you shift your focus, and moment you shift your focus, you put the energy on the solution, you have good feelings, राहत मिलती है, करेक्ट, हाँ हो जाएगा, come on, कहीं नहीं गया, मिल जाएगा मिल जाएगा मिल जाएगा, पहले तो आप खुद को बोलोगे ठीक है डोंट वरी मिलेगा. And moment you have that, you start attracting the solution. I have found many things. Recently, my sister lost her daughter's gold earrings, and it was just not there. वहाँ था ही नहीं. She called me up. I said मिलेगा, है उधर ही है मिलेगा. Don't worry. And immediately, started blessing ki yes. And I told her just imagine how it was, how many grams it was, gold earrings. So how was it? How was the making? And then I visualized my niece wearing it. मेरी बहन की लड़की ने उसे पहने हुए हैं इयररिंग्स. ओके अच्छा प्यारे लग रहे थे. It's perfect it's there. And then I just forgot about it. I gave gratitude to that and forgot, and she found it. फोन आया 1-2 घंटे में ही शायद कि वो वहां नहीं पड़े थे पर कहीं और लेकिन पड़े थे वहां वहीं पर. लेकिन मुझे मुझे 100% याद है मैंने यहाँ रखे थे पर वो दूसरी जगह लेकिन पड़े थे. Now she has a servant also, a new servant had joined, so she was very worried कि ये बंदा नया है कुछ पता नहीं है और सामान भी बाहर पड़ा था whatever. Point I'm making is use this practice. Okay. Thank you everyone for joining and very powerful. Please do this. Prepare a list, magic to-do list. वैसे भी आप कोई भी चीज अगर लिख लेते हो ना डेट डालकर कि आज की डेट में मुझे ये काम करना है, वैसे भी लिख दो ना तो भी वो हो जाता है. अगर आप उसको मैजिकली थैंक यू लिखते हैं और लिखे कि हो गए हैं. जैसे आज मुझे सपोज वार्डरोब क्लीन करना, छोटे छोटे काम, बड़े काम सारे लिखे और इमेजिन करो कि वो हो जाए. ठीक है. थैंक यू एवरीबॉडी फॉर जॉइनिंग एंड या 1 second.